Okay.
I need
passport.
Okay, that's in here.
Right.
I'll grab that now.
Yep, grab that now.
You'll need your passport
on top.
Yeah, make sure all your passports are handy. That's
That's
what we're doing now.
There's space in
Yeah,
there.
there's space in there. There's room for manoeuvrability and things, but it just doesn't do something.
As long as it doesn't go through the window.
Should do.
We're off to Germany to film some steam trains.
Woo! Woo! Going Netherlands first, though.
Well,
Don't be pedantic.
Well,
but yes.
technically, we're
Yes.
going to Belgium first.
We're going to Belgium first. Actually, we're going to France
Yes.
first. Then Belgium. Then.
We're going to continental Europe.
Woo! Right. Shall we get going?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Team photo.
Team photo.
All right.
Okay, you're happy with that?
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And on
see
that
you when we
bombshell,
get back.
let's go.
All right, let's go. Cheers, thanks.
Then we have to go Michael Caine. Remember, in this country, they drive on the wrong side of the road. Did you bring that with you, Sam?
What, the ITO job?
Yeah.
That wasn't mine to bring.
I bought it. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Well, here we go, Adam. You're about to leave for mainland Europe.
Hey! First time.
Green light. Full power.
So what are we essentially getting on?
We're on a train.
Yeah.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
We're going to Germany!
Yeah. You weren't expecting that, were you?
Funny enough, no, I wasn't. And it's not just three of us this time, we've got four. Hello, Donna.
Hello. Hi.
All the safety announcements and the alarms.
Veuillez vérifier la bonne immobilisation de votre véhicule.
Oh, here we are.
Really?
We're here. We're here. Woohoo! En France. Yeah, we're in France for about half an hour.
Yeah.
And then we're in Belgium.
So Belgium.
there goes our stuff.
I was thinking, there goes the whole bloody car.
Yes, we're British. And we've come here to see the trains.
So we want one person up this end, one person up this end, really, don't we? And you see the distance between these clusters?
Yep.
It's no worse than that.
No,
It's walkable very easily.
it's easily walkable.
I'd say get Adam on those ones, and then Donna can take the ones nearer here, because still within easy reach.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. The timetable's confusing us a lot, but we think we're getting by. Just.
I've worked it out. I've got how it
You've
works.
worked it out.
Well,
I'm still flummoxed.
that's it. So all I do, all I do. It's all right, Chris. No, all I'm doing is gauging roughly where it is on there, and then referencing that against this,
Yeah.
and then going right. Okay, so I've got my order off of that, but I've got my timings off of that.
Ditto. And I'm still confused.
Yep, that's what we're kind of dealing with, and it's
Since I...
you can't imagine having that as a timetable that for your way into London, can you?
No.
Can you imagine having that per section? That's actually how you properly write a timetable.
It looked nice with some colours in there, but colours in there.
Will you stop sneezing, boy?
No.
Your fingerlet are broken.
Fingerlet are broken.
Where have you broken them?
For me, a steam locomotive is one of the most fascinating pieces of technology in history. This 100-ton monster, which is basically powered by vaporized water. You just boil it, it gets hot, turns into a gas, and it can move something which no other man or beast could. That, and there's a lot of pyromaniacy involved. I mean, what other hobby can you have where you can set fire to something and get away with it?
Wait for it to go, then we'll jump on the next one for our next bit of jollying.
Yeah.
This is quite leisurely. I'm quite enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice way to
It's a chance to get our brains in gear before we get working. So some people get a kick out of roller coasters. Other people get a kick out of vintage cars. We get a kick out of steam trains.
I like trains.
I like trains. It's you get a combination. Yes. Yeah, I like trains.
I like trains.
It's a mix of a bit of adrenaline, a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah. I think it's kind of a sense of reliving the past.
And then a great bond of friendship that you can build with so many people.
You have a good time.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't do it if you weren't having a good time.
No.
Once you get the bug, you can't really get rid of it. It's one of those weird things. It's stranger than alcohol and nicotine, where you can kind of give it up for a moment and then sort of wean yourself off it after a while. But with Steam, it's different. You know, it's different for reasons that we just can't explain.
It's picking up some speed.
Yep. That's what we like. Especially if it means it goes fast over the crossing, because that'll be good for later.
Who can tell the Spitfire apart from a Messerschmitt by the sound of the engine? I.e. him. It's not quite a sad sound. Press up.
It's been said quite a lot. It's the closest thing man's ever built to a human being. They eat, they drink, they have mood swings.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is only day one.
Well,
day
two, technically. We're counting day one as travel. A very long day.
And we're already exhausted, as you can tell.
We haven't even got to Germany. Let's calm down.
Alright, I'm coming.
Good lord, that's been a hard run.
It's safe to say I am shattered.
So why do you have tissues on your nose?
Because I have a cold and my nose is running and I can't stop it apart from shoving tissue up my nose. These are the second lot I've had. I've already drenched one lot.
That's more info than we need.
I know, but I'm saying it anyway.
Hello everybody, I'm Chris Eden Green. If you don't know who I am, this is what I do. Since January 2012, I have been the creator of Steam Locos in Profile, a magazine-style review show for the steam locomotive enthusiast. I look at many classic steam locomotive designs, giving viewers a brief but informative rundown on the concept, history, good points, bad points, decline and revival of each class. This program has proven surprisingly popular, being described by some fans as top gear for trains.
If Jeremy Clarkson and Co can make cars look interesting, I can make trains look interesting. It's as simple as that.
Right, good luck everybody.
To me next.
Sound my horn. I had to develop my horn for sure. I found my horn was a bit of a devil to play. So awfully well to give you a sound, a beautiful sound, so rich and round. Oh, the hours I had to spend before I mastered it in the end. But that was yesterday, and just today I looked at the usual place. There was the case, but the horn itself was missing. Lost that horn, lost that horn. bloke whose party jokes pretended to handle the corn. Gone away, was it one of them took it away?
Oh, fucking hell, it's cold. Oh. I don't know what I signed up for. I've developed this new paranoia for, do I hear a toot? I'm going to miss the train. So I've been waiting here for ages for this train that's supposed to come this way, and it hasn't come. So now I have to pack it all up and go back.
I think that's what you call sod's law, that one.
I had a beautiful shot set up.
I know, and unfortunately,
Is it
that's what happens when you get provisional timetables that aren't entirely right. It's 15 minutes behind, and it's the wrong loco from the allocation they gave us last night. Ah!
Bloody hell. I'm annoyed now.
Yeah, don't worry, we all will be.
They had you just packed away by each other.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a
backed
feeling
up.
that might happen.
Run, damn it!
Did you get that important train?
I did. It's not like I'm making millions, you know, and I've probably accepted the fact that I'm probably never going to be a millionaire if I carry on doing this, but it's still a nice thing to do, and I think that's the key.
Right.
Hallo.
Hello.
De volgende trein komt van die kant of van die kant?
It's going to come from that direction first, and then it will come from this direction. Okay. Yeah. About 20 minutes.
No, in 3 minutes comes
and then that diesel train.
diesel train, diesel cargo train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that one that's standing there. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
no, 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 no. No, that comes from Beekberg. Here's Loenen.
I think I'm only filming the steam trains.
Well, what station is this?
Beer something?
Beekbergen?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Got a nice camera out there.
Oh, dat is die.
Oh,
nee, dat is wel...
Kan je zo door alle verschillende...
Oh, super. Oké, dat is gewoon die. Helemaal goed. Ja. Ja.
Yeah, it's important to focus on the 9 to 5 and, you know, just keep yourself fed and bedded and all the rest of it. But
If you don't follow your dreams, then you're just going to have a miserable life.
Is that what you call slightly overpowered?
Just a tad.
Overkill! Goodbye, the Netherlands!
Thanks for having us.
Onwards to Deutschland!
Yeah.
Yay! But 4 hours and a bit driving first.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Where is the boat?
I think we are in Germany because the signs have changed.
Could well be. We've slipped into Germany unnoticed. Yeah.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen, da 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 da, save the victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen.
Love you, Lizzie.
So,
Willkommen in Deutschland.
ja.
Hallo.
Guten Morgen.
I've always dreamed about touring the world to film steam engines and just go off to faraway beautiful places where most people can only dream of going. And yet it's my work that's taking me there.
Very nearly there. Just entered Zorge.
Sorge, I think, is it?
However you say it.
I think Sorge.
There's going to be a lot of differences on how we say things on this trip.
Zorg.
We can't help that, we're British.
Emperor Zorg.
Left, apparently.
Yeah, just off to the left on this road. Okay. Where it says hotel, because it should. Okay. The apartment should be right next to it.
Oh, there.
This is it.
Where do we park?
In here. Where
In
it says Bergschlossen.
In here.
Yeah.
That's Bergschlossen.
Bergschlossen, sorry.
Remember, if you see something that looks like a big B, it's 2 S's.
We're here.
Hey!
We got there. Right.
Prost.
Further in.
When we start filming on the railways, we're with some serious shit. You're going to see some serious shit.
Around here, everybody knows me as the one crazy guy who is in love with steam trains.
We're pulling this one out a bit so that they're standing side by side again.
Okay.
I think I need to pay you £60 more. Wasn't it like it? £120 and I get to spend the day with you.
Yes.
See?
You get the special advantage though. You get it cheaper because you're helping us, so as opposed to just spectating.
Yeah. The highest pledge we had was £120, and that was spend a day with the crew.
Crazy
That's the
people.
worrying thing. Well, who did buy those?
I had the pledge with everything up to the DVD. So
that's fine.
Right, hang on. That's
rolling.
So in short, yes, there's plenty. But given the sensitivity of the subject...
So how do you know these guys?
well, I watched Steam Locos in profile ever since it started.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's a bloody great show.
Well, thank you.
Dankeschön.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's nice.
But you didn't meet these guys in person before today?
Not before today.
Yeah.
close up them wide.
That's nice.
Yeah.
For you too as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's meeting celebrities, really.
Cut between mid and wide. Well, I'm not that famous. I'm only a Z-list YouTuber, so it's not like I'm going to be a rival to any Hollywood movie star. So
proper German engine driver, huh?
Danke. Oh, it doesn't fit. I just hope the perception of me hasn't changed, but I don't know. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't.
Right, move yourself that way slightly. No, half a step that way. Right, stay there.
All the same, it's weird when people recognise me, because I go around a lot of heritage railways when I'm shooting this show, and it's become a very rare occasion for me not to get stopped by someone who says, "Oh, you're Chris Eden Green from YouTube, aren't you? I love your show." And it's weird, but it's also quite something, you know. It's quite nice. Sometimes it can be a little bit awkward for people to come up to me, because I do worry about my sort of public perception.
We've got two options anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have right now, no problem. That was my grandfather's.
Was it?
Yeah. He had quite a collection of those.
Wow. Yeah. The idea of being a celebrity is all very well if you can just break away from it once in a while, but the trouble is when you're on YouTube, there's so many people who think that they know you closely, that they consider you as a friend even if they've never met you in person. The whole social media scene has completely saturated the idea of friendship, I feel. It's difficult in some ways, but it's gratifying in others.
No problem.
Thanks a lot for everything you've done.
No problem.
Well, yeah, let us know when
Thank you.
Let us know when you're coming over.
Yeah, I will.
See you later.
Good luck in the future.
Yeah, yeah. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.
Do you want to have a crack at these? Well, you've got that in your hand.
Right, get ready for all the pasta.
All of it! Who ate all my pasta then?
Who ate all the pasta?
Who ate all the pasta?
You fat bastard! You fat bastard! You ate all the pasta!
Another one.
once a week they test the local emergency siren here to make sure it's still working. Apparently the only other times it goes off are either when there's a fire or there's an avalanche further up the valley. Thing is, it sounds exactly like a German World War II air raid siren. So I thought, while we're here, might as well get our own recordings so that we've just got that in the library and we don't have to source from someone else. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so bloody cold. Do all this for the love of trains. We're mad. We're basically mad. But then you have got to be mad. It's kind of like what the lead singer of Status Quo once said. If you're going to make it anywhere in show business, you have to be a bit of an insecure little show-off. So, I think all artists in that respect are kind of insecure little show-offs. They're not entirely sure of themselves, and in order to try and prove themselves, they feel they have to be doing something artistic, you know, sharing your own talents with the world. You're showing off, but you're being a little bit insecure about it.
What time is it?
Must be going at 12 now. Yep, it is.
I think it's going to happen, Chris, unfortunately.
Oh, well, it was a nice try. It was a nice thought. Now for a shower and for bed.
There it is. Right. I still reckon we're better off going off, as discussed, we get down to this bit here first. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Then jump up, start working down here for the second, third, I reckon, along here. Right. I think there's a lot of modern technology is all reliant on computer instruction, and it's all going digital. There's nothing tangible that you can do with it, really. It's there and it's great, but you can't take it apart and see how it works. I mean, one of these.
Whereas to run a steam locomotive, you don't need a computer. You just take it apart and learn about it.
As I said earlier in the week, in the case of a nuclear holocaust, a steam locomotive will still work.
Yeah. Unless it gets blown up.
Unless it gets
Idiot.
How's that view?
Excellent. I've absolutely missed it.
Oh, the puns. Oh, many
many puns, I haven't the foggiest.
You beat me to it. I was about to say I haven't the foggiest whatsoever.
I don't know, I'm all in a mist.
This is Brocken Hill.
This is somewhere.
This is somewhere. You have to stand by the station just to say this is Brocken.
I think you might have to, mate. Why would you build a station up here?
You barely see the train. Was that the same? Why would you put a station at the top of Snowdon?
Because we're British, we're mad, we're allowed to. Germans are meant to be sensible.
Meant to be, but they're just as bad as we are.
Well, this is bracing.
Right. Can we go against the wall for a minute to do some thinking so we're not being blown? Can we get inside? Oh, we're beating the crowds anyway.
Well, day camp goes, don't
Ooh!
What?
Man down.
Oh, wait.
That's right, it's got a few people there. So.
Oh shit.
Was it you trip or?
Yeah. Just went
You
over
alright?
I think so. Well, he's got people there, so.
Shit.
That's. It's Brocken.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors for what? Who does?
Who's going out there with you?
Both of you. Go on.
Right.
Come on, show a little backbone.
Let's do it.
Who loses goes outside, I'm guessing.
Just the straightforward one. Okay, ready? And rock, paper, scissors. Fuck. Right, let's go. Okay, steady by. Rolling.
Oldest television tower built in 1935. It carried the first
Hell. Sorry, you've got a loose connection, mate. I don't know what clicked it. I think you just caught something on the way.
At least the kits are moved back as well.
Ready? Rolling. For what you can see of it, go.
autofocus if you're not sure.
You can't see, it's foggy, that's the problem. Go. Right. Go for it.
It may look like a mundane block of flats, but this is in fact the world's oldest television tower, built in 19... But what's behind me is the oiled...
And again.
And it was eventually decommissioned and replaced by a much taller tower in 1973.
Is that it?
That's it.
Good. Let's get the fuck in.
Hang on, you get yourself a fuck in, I'll get a few establishing shots.
Righto, all yours.
Thank you.
Oh, and that.
Thank you. King hell. Christ, bloody hell. Bloody weather.
You're alive?
Of course I am. Those two are such chickens.
Yeah. This is very good news. There is a restaurant with some very, very, very hot looking food for when we come back. That was, I think the word is not pleasant.
That's two words.
Bracing. This is a new extreme. It's the altitude, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
So while I'm waiting for this train, let me explain what's going on. But down the end there, somewhere, is Chris. There he is. He's got his camera set up, going to film it going around the corner from down there. And then we go this way. Somewhere up there's Adam and Sam. So there's Sam. And further up from there somewhere is Adam. So we all line up. We all line up on the train line to get a different shot, a different kind of shot of the train. It's a fun fact about filming steam trains. It's not particularly important to film the steam train going downhill because it doesn't show a lot of steam because it's not doing any work. So
That's like, I don't know, if you take someone to see motor racing and you showed them the cars working, they'd be interested.
Yeah.
If you stuck them at the top of a hill and took the handbrake off and rolled them down, they probably wouldn't be that interested.
Well.
Which is effectively all they're doing.
Yeah.
Bringen auf das Klag.
That do you?
I think that's our intro.
Pretty nice.
Yes. This was, got the tripod out,
Yeah.
heard, that sounds like it's around the corner. Shit! Resting on a track panel, discarded track panel, which you can't use the whole clip. You might have to cut just before the end. Because the track panel slid. Fuck, if this goes, I'm going to be crushed. One way.
Well done.
And wait for the other, which is less exciting. Yeah. And if we can get it right, let's do one take now. But if you're ready, how do you fancy attempting one once we hear her on the crossing?
What, going up or coming down?
Going down.
Maybe.
If we know we've got a clean one, try it. You only get one shot at it.
Yeah.
If we get it right, it'll look awesome.
what is
If
that?
we get it wrong,
What are you
then
talking
we've
about?
got a good one in the can. Getting a shot so that as he explains that there's something else you can come here for. Line, train.
When the train's coming, you say the last line just before it goes
Cuts across.
past. Then you can
Intercut
intercut with something else.
Maybe. But I think I kind of like the idea of just going for the clean one here and then using your shot just after that.
We'll go. Yeah. Well, we can. Well, we can do it both. Well, we can try it anyway, can't we?
I mean, you could try the other one. It sounds like a good
I
idea.
reckon try for it in a smooth sweep, because if it works, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I know. I'm trying to try and so you can operate.
Yeah. There.
That's not going to do
It's going to do fuck all.
Thought it was going to clear, damn it. Right, here we go.
Recording.
Welcome to the Harz Mountains, right in the middle of Germany. Now, there are many reasons for people to come here, such as the scenery and the wildlife, when you can see it. But for rail fans like us, there's only one reason for you to come here. Bringen auf das Klag.
fine.
That's fine.
Welcome to the Harz Mountains, right in the middle of Germany. Now there are many reasons for people to come here, like the scenery and the wildlife, when you can see it. But for rail fans like us, there's only one reason for you to come here. Bringen auf das Klag.
Yep.
And can you just go for a head and shoulders on the last
yeah. Bring auf das Klag. Right, go for that.
Right.
Right, recording.
Bringen auf das Klag. One more.
Right, okay.
Bringen auf das Klag.
Yep. That'll
Right.
do.
Good stuff.
Do you want to attempt the other one? Because it's pissing it down.
Yeah, probably not now that it's going to chuck it.
Nah.
So, I say de-rig.
Come on.
Thank you.
Pity, because it would have been quite quick. But there we go. I think actually you'll have just as much impact going from that to half that.
Yeah.
Yay! First shot of the programme. Mine. Right. Meters. That's doable. Good carry?
Yeah.
Okay, let's finish it.
Nearly there, Chris.
No shit. So I've just walked up a mountain. Oh god, I've got to change the battery. What is this blood talking?
Hier, guck mal, Mikrofonchen. Das schon.
Rolling now. No, go across. Wait for this wave, and then we'll go for it. Wait for the signal.
Yep.
Give you a tap.
Right,
here is the world's oldest television tower, built in 1935.
Good. That's the best you're going to get.
Oh well, we tried.
Not bad though.
Yeah.
Better than the first take.
Yes.
Right. Down tools. Yeah. As soon as the sun comes out, it hides, and as soon as it's out, it's raining.
Yeah.
You can't bloody win. Ah. Well, if you will come up to somewhere that's virtually halfway to the clouds, what can you expect?
Please, because I'm sick of this place.
I think it's quite nice.
It's a nice enough place, but can the sun be out all the bloody time when we want it to be?
Nah, it's not fair. It's a mountain. But there we go. Oh well.
Usually had a lot of worry issues. I was more sort of niche when I was a kid, and I suppose I have been fairly niche even as a young adult. As time's gone by, it has sort of made me a bit more aware of my anxiety and my Asperger's syndrome. You know, I was diagnosed when I was 8 years old and haven't really looked back since. I've tried not to let it get the better of me because I don't see it as a disorder or as an illness. I just see it as something which is just more, it's more of an inconvenience than anything else. They do say that it's these little things that make up the sort of person that you are, and to be honest, I wouldn't really want to be anyone else when I really think about it, because it steers me in the direction of creativity and escapism. You know, I make films about steam engines because for me it's a form of escapism and achievement. There are many times when I would feel down in the dumps about my life and thinking, oh, it's not going anywhere, why am I still living at home and, you know, with times without a partner and so on. But as long as I can just keep myself busy and keep my mind off of those shitty things, life's not so bad. You know, you can stop thinking about what might happen as opposed to what's happening right now. Everybody's after the same shot.
We got here first.
Myself getting lost in the steam. Yes, I suppose I do find myself getting lost in the steam quite a bit. It's just nice to watch it rest. Something that's that big, it's 66 odd tons of metal and it's just simmering quietly. It's breathing very, very gently. It's I never sort of thought about how it is I behaved around steam engines. I just lose myself in the moments and think, I don't care what other people think about me now. I'm just here to enjoy myself. It is kind of meditative in some ways, because it's a nice way to just sort of forget about your troubles for a little while and just focus on details of something with lots of them. You know, you sort of lose yourself in the moment, effectively. It's only once that once you've done all those, you then have to come back to the real world, and that's when it all sort of hits you and you think, oh god, politics are gone to crap and the world's got tons of problems and racism's still a thing, and oh god, why can't I just go back to filming steam engines again? That was so much happier times. in my very early days as a filmmaker, I loved just playing around with clips of trains and putting them to music, to 70s rock songs and so on. And that sort of thing's always stuck. And I picked up my first guitar when I was about 18 years old, and I've sort of dabbled with it ever since. I have a lot of problems with the world that we live in. I believe in fairness in society, and these people, the Tories and Mr. Trump, I don't think they're demonstrating a lot of fairness in society. It's as simple as that. Although it sounds very unrealistic, I do like to go by the Knight Rider principle, which is that one man can make a difference. Or, in this society, it's one man, one woman, one transgender, one gay, one lesbian. Anybody can make a difference. You know, even if they're just on their own, they can make a difference. If just showing up at a demo and waving a placard around helps people know that you're on their side, then that's a difference that's being made. This really is breaking the fourth wall, isn't it? Come here, you. Come on. Come on, you. She's quite intuitive whenever I'm feeling a little bit down and just need someone to spread some attention.
Well, I looked at Wernigerode and Benekenstein and said storm warning for both of them, so. Lots of rain, basically.
Yeah, storm warnings. Oh well. We're not at the top of Brocken, so.
And we complain about the weather in Britain.
Yep. Yeah, that'll also avoid all of these bloody hairpins.
Yeah.
And where the, yes, because they'll be stopping at the station, so as long as we get away quick, I can grab the sat nav and start plugging these in. Okay.
Morning.
Morning. Last day of shooting in the Harz Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brocken Bar.
Here's where it splits. Lovely.
Yes. The crossing just there. Mm-hmm. Right. Have a look at both ways. Nice uphill. It's better that we have a look at the setup now so we can actually see what the approaches to it are like. Is it doable? Just really plan it properly rather than go headfirst into it, which is what we normally do. And it works most times, but I don't think it will for this. Looking both ways. Well, this is uphill here. Again, nice. We've got a little mound there you can go and stand on and all.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of mounds actually, so that's fine. We have two good locations here. Oh, it's a very long stretch.
And let's just hope there's no traffic behind us while we're doing it.
That's right, fun driving.
What are you guys
I can put up with it. Filming out the back window.
Yeah.
So from where your passenger window is, point the camera at the train because it runs parallel. That is a pretty decent stretch.
Turn right.
So if you're ready to just dive across, dive in the car, I'll try and hope that I haven't got too much behind me.
Yeah.
Right. Got a bit of time, but not much.
It's there. That's that.
So if you're on the corner, when I come in, ring round, up there, in, which means you'll need to be on that side.
Yes.
At the junction, which gives us the room to stop and then pull out again. Right. There we go. We're good.
Well, done putting your stuff in.
That's it. That's right. We've got plenty of time to plan it. Right.
Back seat's clear.
Right. Okay. Which goes then? That side's closed. That side's closed.
So you're going to walk to there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Do you want to practice
that corner.
jumping in quick? Let's see how well this will happen. Yours is easy because you'll be in. It's the two cameras that'll be more the problem. Yeah. So
Right, if we practice with the door shut.
yeah. So you'll need to be over one. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay. So pull in and right. Ready?
Ready?
Go. 1,
Come on,
4,
2.
5, 6. It's fine. Less than 10 seconds. That's fine.
Good stuff.
Okay. Should we do the drop off as it's now 1:45?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody.
Bunker.
And if it goes tits up, don't panic, we've got a return run.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the driver because I need to be ready to pull away as soon as we've seen it. So.
It's a bit like a bank robbery, isn't it?
A bit like it, yeah. It requires the same sort of precision. We were watching The Italian Job last night, so it's quite apt. Right.
So it's now 18 minutes past 10, so it should be at Dryanden Hon. Should have got there about a minute ago, and it's off in 12 minutes, so a little bit of time to set up and just make sure everything's tickety-boo. Camera. So one of the things I do in my free time is I catch bats. And then I put them in my fridge. Do you want to know why? Ask me why.
Why? Why do you do
Because
that?
I'm a bachelor. Bet Sam couldn't come up with that shit.
Wow, that's up there.
Chris, that's appalling. On a more serious note, yeah, it's, doing this kind of work to be at this kind of quality, it's taken years of training. Look on your face as the penny finally dropped there.
Jeez.
Adam, your turn.
I went into a shop and I saw a man and a woman wrapped in a barcode. I said, "Are you two an item?"
Wrapped in a bar?
Barcode.
Barcode.
Why are they wrapped in a barcode?
That's not the point.
It doesn't work.
Okay, it's getting worse.
Ready?
Come on, bloody thing. Close this time. Way.
There she is. I've got her in my sights.
awesome.
Not bad. Let's take a chance. Are you ready to jump out? Ready? Jump. Turn round and we're ready to go.
There's always that sense of adrenaline of knowing that it's on its way. Go. Go. Once you get the sense of knowing that it's on its way, it's almost like waiting for a superstar or a celebrity to arrive outside your front door, and you can't wait to see it almost.
Yes, it's after the next turn, but just need you to move. Okay, ready? Ah, no! Shit! Move your ass! Sorry, lad. Found out.
And then when it turns up, you see it in the distance, you get that first glimpse of it, and you think,
Ready?
it's there! It's coming! It's on its way! Come on, come on, come on! Right, slow it down a bit. A bit more. And then when it turns up, you look at it and you think, yeah, wow, look at it. Everybody. Good work.
Hope you're happy with that.
Woo.
When's the next up?
To some people it may be fairly boring and sad. It's like saying, oh, I saw a red squirrel today. Some people may like it, some people may not, but to us it's interesting. I wish I could put it into better words without making it sound like an absolutely sad thing to do, but that's just us. Just about the trains, it's about the people that share the interest in trains with you. If you can share that, then so much the better you are, and so much the better that your friends are.
A steam train. Come to the country, see what you'll see. People polishing tank locomotives, people like you and me. People stoking boilers and people tapping wheels. There's steam building up in the country, in the Kent and Sussex fields. And it isn't just for history, and it isn't just for fun. It's just to show the whole darn world how a railway should be run. And it isn't just for history, and it isn't just for fun. It's just to show the whole darn world how a railway should be run. On steam, on steam, on steam, on steam.
locos like us, there's only one reason for you to come here. Bringen auf das Klag.